Hey everybody, Chris here. So with the US jobs report that seemed to be okay, crypto decided then to turn around and take a big dump, Dogecoin included, and not being able to hold support again. We're going to explore that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And I'll be live again Friday at 4 o'clock. That's East Coast time here in the United States, so join in. Fridays we always cover some crypto, and then we have an AMA. We expand our conversations to everything going on related to finance and other fun things. So make sure you've got your notifications on and they're set to all. Because some people say, hey, Chris, I wasn't notified you were live. Because you've got to hit that little down arrow and select all, so then you can then be notified for all of my stuff. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts and the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we will start here looking at the Dogecoin chart, and here's Doge. It did touch down just below 9.4 cents right there. Now trying to make a little recovery at 9.45. We'll see whether this comes back. We did have the jobs report come out around here, where Doge was about 9.6, and it ran up to almost 9.8. But then everything sold off. I mean, here's the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin dropped below 55K. Bitcoin was trading up at almost 57,000, just touched it, and then dumped down, pulled the whole crypto market down with it. One thing that's interesting, though, is we look at Bitcoin dominance dropped down as well. So when Bitcoin was dropping, it was actually dropping harder than altcoins. So altcoins making a little progress against Bitcoin here, as Bitcoin right around 57% now. We'll see how that goes as well. We'll look more at this at the live stream on Friday, so be sure to join in with that. So what happened here? Well, certainly there's lots of liquidations going on as Bitcoin has continued to go down, 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 taking out a lot of high leveraged trades. Here's one over $1 million just about 5 minutes ago. But all morning it's been down, down, down. Just millions and millions of dollars being taken out. Particularly this one right here. $13 million in one trade on a leveraged long at 54.5. That was on the HTX exchange. And guess how low Bitcoin dropped? Yes, Bitcoin came down to 54.5 right there. So again, as we've been watching, a lot of this dumping goes along with the market makers targeting specific leveraged longs to be able to take them out, and then recovery starts. Could we see another turn even lower? That secondary dip is still in the cards Friday and during the weekend, and we will talk more about that during the live stream as well. Dogecoin trying to hold on. What happened? So Bitcoin pumps and then dumps below 55K as jobs report spurs crypto volatility. Yes, we had this price swing that liquidated nearly $50 million of leverage trades across all cryptocurrencies in just 1 hour. That's what we saw. So there was that brief rally, and then everything turned back around. Stop doing that big leverage trading, guys. Don't go leverage long. I mean, just short it, guys. Just short the market so we can squeeze out the shorts and move up. One of the things that Zero Hedge pointed out is, well, with the jobs report, it looked like there were all these new jobs created. Well, native-born workers' jobs were actually down in August. It was the foreign-born workers that was up. So once you dig into the details of these reports, you start to go, well, there were these new jobs created, but Americans actually went down. It's the foreign-born workers' jobs that went up. So these numbers just end up getting skewed. People dive into them. They hear, oh, unemployment, not bad. New jobs, looks great. And you get into the numbers and you're just like, this isn't helping. This is not helping at all. With that, we have the crypto fear and greed index now back down into extreme fear at 22. Yesterday we were at 29. It was fear, but 29. Last week, 34. Last month, 29. Now we're down to 22. Interesting, though, a year ago in September, we were at extreme fear down here at 22, and Bitcoin's price was half of what it is now. So this is starting to set up as a repeat of just 1 year ago, where we see price dips in September and maybe even into early October before the whole market decides to take off again. So we will be watching that. If you watched George on Cryptos R Us this morning, he showed this chart from TechDev saying, look, we are in this bear trap right now. This is a bear trap of a much larger overall bull market. Hard to think we're in a bull market when the last 5 months has just been down and down, but that is, on the bigger picture, a bear trap, correction led by overvaluation concerns and premature fears that cycle has ended. And I know there's a lot of you who say, cycle's over, it's all going down from here. George, being overly optimistic, says, look, don't sell now. This whole market is going to take off here. We're going to get renewed optimism. We're going to get FOMO. That is what is coming in this market for crypto. So that's where we are right now. Where is this going to run up? Again, we've been talking about that, doing all sorts of fractals and looking at different targets. But right now we're stuck in this bear trap here. We'll see where this goes. As Dogecoin network activity plummets, will 9.4 hold? And that's what we're looking at right now. Yes, network activity is plummeting because there's a lot of bears out there and everybody's going to just wait and see mode. Wait and see for what happens in a week and a half when there's the next US FOMC meeting. Are they really going to lower interest rates? The jobs report is kind of what it is. We'll see. Most likely there's going to be a rate cut coming though. But overall, we've got this giant wedge here. Are we going to be near the end? Of course, I've got my wedge as well on my charts that I've been showing up until the mid to late September. But the price is consolidating above the recently established support line of 9.4 cents. RSI indicates a growing bearish divergence. So are we actually going to hold that 9.4? And if we don't, then we could get down to 9.1 and maybe even dip down into the 8s. That's right. That is what is looking right now. Downward pressure on Dogecoin. All of the charts are showing it. RSI is down. So, and even on the daily chart, Dogecoin demonstrating notable bearish movement below the 100-day SMA and trend line. So, cryptocurrency is currently approaching support level at 9.1, indicating ongoing downward pressure and the potential for more declines if this support fails to hold. RSI signal on the one-day chart has fallen to 41%, slipping below 50%, reflecting a shift in momentum that could lead to additional downward movement in Doge's price. So this is all bearish, bearish, bearish. And of course, if 9.1 then breaks, are we looking the 8s or maybe down even into the 7s? That's kind of the condition right now. That's the condition that we are in for Doge. So currently, 9.4 does not seem to be holding, as Doge is dipping now down a little bit lower. So what can we do? Well, we continue to DCA and hold. We still believe in the long-term outlook of Dogecoin. Some of you have been waiting for prices like this, but then once it gets there, your mind says, oh, it's going to drop lower. I'm not going to buy yet. Those that have been DCAing, the 10s and even the high 9s, yeah, you're down a little bit from that. But what's the bigger picture? And is the bigger picture really something more like this with what's to come? That's how most of us are feeling, but it's tough right now when you're looking at all of this red. We will explore more of this in the live stream, so join in there. Let me know in the comments below what your immediate thoughts are on this price action, particularly for Doge, and are you just continuing to DCA with your can? If you have any cash still left on the sidelines, give the video a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.